Boom shakalaka, this chart right here showing hodlers doing something they have not done since the COVID pandemic of March of 2020. Plus, we're going to take a look at why it's only a matter of time until you are a Bitcoin billionaire and why the market keeps crashing. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at how this chart is repeating what hodlers were doing back in March of 2020, why it's only a matter of time until you're a billionaire, and why the market keeps crashing. Before we do, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. And let's get into it. Guys, if we zoom out just a little bit, just a hair, take a look at the BLX chart on a weekly time frame. Guess what? The market doesn't really look that bad. As a matter of fact, you might argue that it looks really good because we haven't even come close to this top line yet. This top line right now is roughly $375,000 per Bitcoin. We're much closer to the bottom line, which is right now about $23,000. So, that being said, it would seem as though now would be an ideal buying opportunity. Because if we take a look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, guess what? We are about to enter still cheap territory for Bitcoin. I know, mind-blowing as that is, we're about to enter still cheap territory for Bitcoin. And people are fearful because the price keeps crashing. What are they going to do? I bought it $70,000. Now the price is $40-some thousand. I should clearly sell at a loss instead of just buckling down, putting on my big boy hodl pants, and just waiting it out, right? Well, if we take a look at cbbi.info as well, guess what? This is about to turn green. Ideal buy territory for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at the numbers, confidence for the peak, 52%. It's like a 50-50 shot. We're at the peak. So clearly not at the peak right now. Probably haven't even seen it yet. But you're like, Randall, I get it. The price is low. That's why I want to sell right now so that I can go back into stable coins. And then when the price goes up, I'll go back into Bitcoin and pay 40% to the government each time I do that trade. And then clearly I'll be out on top. I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Maybe you don't pay your taxes. I don't exactly know what your case is. But the reason why Bitcoin keeps tanking right now is because there's a lot of political uncertainty. And because the political uncertainty, they actually manipulate monetary policy, and this dictates what some large players will do with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at the current moment. So, a couple things that are going on right now. Lawmakers are asking Janet Yellen to define broker for the infrastructure bill. Now, this is something where clearly she has her own priorities in terms of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. She makes more money from banks and different things like that than she does actually at her job. So, clearly, she has her own priorities in defining brokers. However, bipartisan group of senators say they'll offer legislation if needed to clarify the contentious provision. So people are scared about this, okay? But not only that, if we see crypto traders are laying low while the Fed ponders, a move by the U.S. central bank to ratchet up interest rates could lead investors away from cryptocurrencies, which are considered riskier investments. If interest rates go up, people don't get free money as easily. They can't speculate it as easily. So without that free money there, well, people might not put as much into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Which brings us to this great article right here by Arthur Hayes called Circo Loco. You can see all the way up top here. It's on his Medium page. 16-minute read, and it takes about that long, but it's definitely well worth your time if you have 16 minutes and know how to read English. Well, if you do, he basically says there's three types of people. There are people who are saying, hey, should I put my money out of fiat into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because I don't trust fiat, I don't trust the governments? There's other people who are already in Bitcoin and Ether and are like, should I get more speculative investments so I can get better returns than just holding Bitcoin and Ether? And then there's a third group who are like, should I get out of cryptocurrency because the market's about to crash and I could keep my gains in a stable coin or whatnot and then go back into crypto when it looks better? Well, he actually says down here, he has his speculations, and I trust the guy. He's a smart guy, despite what he did with BitMEX and screwing over a whole bunch of people. He knows cryptocurrency, he knows business, he knows finance. Well, he says that whether you're deciding to go from fiat into crypto, he says actually just wait. Wait until March to June of 2022 when the Fed figures out what it's going to do with a rate hike. Wait, just be patient. For the people who are in Bitcoin and Ether already, who want a better gain than just holding Bitcoin and Ether, he says check out Metaverse, Play to Earn, and NFT related projects. And then lastly, for people who are thinking about going back into fiat, he says, hey, that may not be a bad idea. He would actually err on the side of USD strength for the moment. So maybe hold some stablecoins while the market comes back down, while we find out what's going on. Because we have crazy things going on with politics. Not only that, but last night we have these bugs like CoinMarketCap showing that Bitcoin's price was an absurd $789 billion. Yikes, that's pretty cool. So last night, for probably while you were all sleeping or something like that, you were all billionaires or trillionaires. How did it feel? Was it as good as you thought it would be? Too bad. Transient. But here's the thing. If you wait long enough with a fixed supply of Bitcoin, ever-increasing popularity, I have a feeling this year's Super Bowl will have a Bitcoin and or cryptocurrency advertisement. Well, it's only a matter of time, based on supply and demand, that the price actually goes up. As a matter of fact, Bloomberg Intelligence is saying right now that Bitcoin is in a consolidating bull market. It's only a question of time until the price reaches $100,000. So it's only a matter of time. Yeah, we'll have shakeouts. But guess what? When the price has a shakeout, it makes it an even better buying opportunity. Look at this. As the price goes down, it goes from hodl territory, where we are now, to still cheap, to accumulate, to buy with an exclamation point, to basically a fire sale. And guess what? Right now, while we're in hodl territory, people are doing the same thing they did back here in COVID when it was basically a fire sale territory. So you want to find out what that is? Let's go take a look. If we take a look at this article here, retail Bitcoin traders are doing something they haven't done since March of 2020, according to Willy Woo. And if we take a look at this chart of retail accumulation, the 7-day change in coin balances of holders of less than 1 Bitcoin, which is a lot of people, basically all of retail. Well, if we take a look at this, as the price has gone down recently, we had the price going down here. Guess what? People are sopping up Bitcoin, similar to what they did back in March of 2020. Look at the accumulation of Bitcoin there. Look at the accumulation of Bitcoin here. Okay? Very, very steep. Actually higher than it's been at any other time. People are buying up Bitcoin at a steep discount. This is different than historically, where retail traders were getting shaken out by drops in price. People know that this is going up. They know that this is a moonshot. You hold 1 Bitcoin, that's your ticket to the moon. Well, we're seeing that now every time the price dips, more and more people are buying. That's going to make Bitcoin a scarcer and scarcer and scarcer resource, which eventually will send the price parabolic. So, if that's not happy, I don't know what is, but I just figured I'd leave you with a happy ending. So guys, if you did enjoy that, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I do appreciate it. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.